We are live. Sweet. How'd the reading go for you guys this week?
Good.
Yeah, went good.
Good.
I felt like it was really long though.
So it says, give an example that demonstrates what is and what is not to be a security.
Yep. I've got. I can start us out if we're ready.
All right.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Oh, dang it. Okay, so I put down a mutual fund is considered a security. However, a retirement plan is not.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind
Very
of so.
true.
Kind of, you could have a mutual fund for a retirement plan, but the retirement plan itself is not considered a security.
Nice.
Kind of a weird paradigm.
I could go next.
Okay.
I put securities can be obvious things like stocks and bonds. For example, if you purchased a share of Apple stock under their ticker symbol for $138, you would be purchasing a security. However, if you were to purchase an iPhone from Apple on the same day, you would be purchasing a product, not a security.
I like it already.
Beautiful.
Nice. Mine's more of a scenario, so I'll just go next. It's Johnny loves apples so much that he planted an orchard. It began to grow quite large, and so he decided to invest in some great insurance that would cover his trees should anything happen to them. Wanting to expand, Johnny looked into investors for some money for this expansion. He was originally thinking of putting up his current apple farm as a security. However, his insurance was arguably just as much value as his farm. He decided to try to get these investors to accept this awesome insurance as his security. However, he was turned down. Having nothing else to put up as security, Johnny was forced to use his orchard.
Right.
Inspiration taken from Johnny Appleseed. So yeah.
Like it. Who's up next?
I can go. So mine's short and sweet like yours, Roger. It says a bond is an example of a security, while an insurance claim is not. Super
Very
simple
true.
because I did not have time for this.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
true, so it works.
Kind of like the same thing, but debts are not really a security. But I really didn't have much either. Sorry, but
You're good.
I think Bodie's is good.
Bodie gets my
Yes.
vote.
Works
Yeah.
for me.
I like Aaron's, but I'm down with any of them.
Bodie it is.
Okay, I'll put mine into the chat box real quick.
Alrighty.
If I can find out how to do it again. Okay. All right, let's put it into it.
Wait, who's typing it up?
Simone said she was supposed to.
Oh yeah. Now she's not here.
But
I can
Nice
type it.
move.
I don't want to throw anybody on the bus. But
But Simone's not here.
I think it's already been done.
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, is it just basically a template, or I mean, you just
Yeah, it's a template. I can
Mhm.
do it. It's just loading.
oh, okay.
Oh, my computer's going super slow. All right, I need Oh wait, everybody's name is in that little group chat thing. That's great.
It shows all the names.
Had a group.
Oh yeah, it does. Well, I guess I joined later, so I only see Michael. But
That was the first one, so I see everybody. So that's kind of nice.
there's the advantage.
All right.
Like
Wait, can you copy and paste your example, just like the words, into the chat
text.
box? Yeah, and
Yeah, I'll try. I took a screenshot of it, so I'll type it up real quick and paste it into there for you. Just give me a second.
okay, not a problem. Okay, then we just need to come up with a
Question.
question. Yeah.
Okay. I'd hate to use the actual question as the question.
We could do like which one of these is not considered to be a security, and have 3 rights and 1 wrong.
Android.
That's true.
Android
Gives them a
was the wrong answer.
75% chance.
So wait, say that again.
So we can have the question say which one of these is not considered to be a security, and then have 4 choices. So instead of having 1 correct and 3 wrong, we'll have 3 correct and 1 wrong.
All
Does
right.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Will be nice this week.
Dang it. All right, then let's shoot out the correct answer. So what is a security? Should we do bond? A bond can be, right?
Yep. The bond can be pretty much anything, almost anything with a monetary value. That it's like stocks, bonds.
We should put one of the tricky ones in there though, just to make sure they really know it.
So the book says that a security is not only a note, stock, bond, warrant, right, debenture, stock submission, voting trust certificate, limited partnership, interest, or evidence of indebtedness, but also an investment contract, a fractional undivided interest in oil, gas, and other mineral rights, or any interest or instrument commonly known as security. That's what the book has as a security.
What's the most bizarre one in there?
Investment in real estate or something.
Voting trust certificate is the weirdest for me.
Do it. Let's do that one.
Loading trust certificate. And what's the correct answer feedback on that?
Ding, ding, ding.
It's under the definition of a security on page 415.
So I guess you could just put C page 415 for the,
Yeah,
because it is an open book quiz.
yeah.
Say.
Did you get that I posted into the chat box?
Yes, you see it.
I did. I think. What page was security?
Just making sure.
The page is 415.
Okay. 450. And then, okay, correct answer number 2.
Actually, maybe well, no, it's just, I was like, maybe let's do all the bizarre ones. And then we'll be guessing, but
We could just use like a share of stock could be a correct answer.
Oh, is the explanation for all of these going to be the same? This is part of the
page
definition of a security.
415.
See page 415.
I mean, I think so. As long as it says it on there, I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Sweet. And then number 2. So that's a more of an obvious one. Share of stock. Maybe should we do another bizarre one or like the easiest one ever?
Do like they said a note is one too, right? That was
Yeah.
considered. What was there's got to be another weird one. Yeah,
There's
415.
debenture.
That's it.
DEBENTURE.
One more time.
D as in dog, E as in elephant, B as in boy, E as in elephant, N as in nature, T as in tree, U as umbrella, R as rain, E as elephant.
All right.
The
Is it
bencher.
a debenture or is it just debenture?
Just debenture.
All right.
Okay,
Debenture.
maybe it's just me, but do you guys
That's what I
remember
was in
what that
baseball.
is? Like, I couldn't tell you what a debenture was. Is that important to know, or do we just need to know that it's a security?
Unsecured loan
It's
certificate
an
issued by a
unsecured.
company
Oh yeah, you got it.
backed
It's
by general credit rather than by specific assets. So like,
Okay, cool.
yeah, it's like a long-term security. It's some kind of fixed rate issued by a company secured by against its assets.
this is a long. I'm gonna put that a long-term security.
An unsecured loan certificate issued by a company.
And it's backed by credit or like specified assets. It's almost like a we talked about him about a couple weeks ago, or maybe that was a different class.
So answer 3 is the only one with a different explanation. Should we have a different explanation for 2?
You can also say it's under page 415.
Yeah. I put 15.
Hashtag 415.
Okay. And then what's going to be our wrong answer?
Simone.
We could use the wrong answer from Alexandra Rogers' example.
I like Roger's wrong example.
What was my
An insurance claim or something like that, I think it was.
no, that was hers. Oh, mine was a
yours
retirement plan.
retirement plan.
Yeah.
Jinx.
So that was tricky. Maybe let's do that because it's technically like you can have things that are for your retirement plan, but a retirement plan itself is not. I just have to get that backed up though.
Yeah, I liked how you said that a mutual fund is, but the retirement plan isn't. So I think that's tricky enough. It could get some people.
I agree. We're out to get
So,
them.
so what's our explanation to a retirement plan?
Here, I'll tell you. Let me pull it back up again. Okay, so where'd it go? Here we go. So I guess we can pick here. So a 401k, a mutual fund, an IRA, it may be supported, or like, those things may be supported by securities, but the retirement plan itself is not a security.
Right.
That also on page 415?
Nope.
What is it on?
Oh, where did I find it? Hang on, let me pull up my webpage. Investopedia.
Oh, well, I'm not going to tell them to go look at Investopedia.
Just put Google it.
Google it. Wait.
I'll just leave it.
So it's on 415.
It is on okay.
Yeah, it says, however, the Securities Act, and it's the one that this references to of 1974, does not apply to pension funds, insurance, stock dividends, bank accounts, warranty deeds to real property, interest in joint ventures for selling real estate, or distributorships of franchises. It's kind of tricky, that one.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Well, that be about it for that. For the little page.
All right. Sweet. Good job, guys.
Boom, 25 minutes on the example wrap up.
Yay.
But now we have like another 35 minutes. So as random note, has anyone ever tried to get reimbursed from Voodoo?
Voodoo?
No, it always works.
What is
Yeah.
Voodoo?
Voodoo is it's owned by Walmart. It's what is Voodoo? You're like, what's this guy doing?
Oh,
That's-
are you talking? Oh,
it's their online movie streaming service.
Oh,
no, I've never used that.
Yeah, we use it all the time, but my little girl wasn't patient enough for us to get in there, and so she started clicking buttons, and she bought a movie, and so we're like some rated R, and so I have to, my little 2-year-old, yeah, how about that?
Probably.
Yeah,
I think you'd have to call customer service at the worst, but yeah.
yeah, I googled it to see.
well, have you guys ever texted something, like text this to this number, blah, 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 then it charges you like $9.99 a month?
No,
Yeah, it's horrible.
doesn't sound very fun.
No, it was not. Don't pay attention to those texts now or whatever, or text this number to. That's not,
Speaking of tricks, and I guess this is kind of related, debts and securities. So I work at the HR at Target over in Idaho Falls,
oh, cool.
and we had a guy come in yesterday. And he's like, "Hey, I want to buy a bunch of gift cards." And so we warned him. We're like, "Okay, great. Well, if you're going to be using it for any other reason other than like buying gifts or something, I would be cautious. There's a lot of scams out there." And he's like, "Oh, no. He's this like 65-year-old guy. It'll be fine. I'm just getting for gifts." Yeah, okay. Well, he comes in today and he's like super upset. Because he told us the real story. Apparently the IRS called him yesterday or a couple days ago, and they demanded payment. Somehow they knew the exact amount of taxes that he owed, and they demanded payment of it in the form of Target cards. Otherwise, they're going to arrest him. And so he came in, got the gift cards, gave him the numbers for the gift cards for the use, and now, conveniently enough, can't get a hold of the individuals that he talked to. And obviously, we can't do anything for him. Money's gone, but he spent $6,000 in gift cards.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That
So watch
happened-
out for those scammers.
That happened to me when I was working at Safeway on the holidays. The guy wanted $5,000 in gift cards. Yeah.
So anytime someone comes in buying that much, we always want, like, all right, listen, first of all, but it's their money.
Mm-hmm.
So he was pretty upset. He's like, my wife is furious. I know, it would be too. Anyway, so
Stinking world.
owing in taxes is not a security. That's a big stretch.
Just
What?
a tiny one.
Trying to correlate the story to our subject.
Oh. I almost had a heart attack. I went to go save our thingy, and then my Word document's like, not responding. I'm like, you better respond.
It's like, listen, Mayor, you respond.
Yeah, and it did. It listened. Thank goodness.
Way to discipline.
So what portion do we have left now then? Just the paragraph about it or what?
No, he submitted it. I think the only because didn't she get she talked to us last time about how short one of our videos were.
Yeah, we got counted off once because we were only like 25, 30 minutes.
What if that's all it
Kind of
takes?
about the I know.
And we're supposed to like go over like tests or
What I only saw when we put it. Did we end up getting all the slides for our whatchamacallit? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, but
I
don't-
think we were missing one. When I looked at it, we were missing one. I don't know
Yeah,
if that was in. I emailed the one that we were like I don't remember which one it was, but when I looked at it, there was what was it? It was like MC or something. It was the one before common law that was supposed to be done, but I didn't see that one in there.
Oh,
let's see. Google Drive. I guess it's irrelevant at this point, but hey, you know, it's the copy. Here we go. I think it's I don't know. When I was studying the common law, trying to figure out like what's the common law behind it. It's kind of I kind of appreciated the fact that the law requires you to look beyond like contracts or written agreements or things like that, because otherwise, like, oh, hey, you know, they didn't have a contract, so clearly they weren't in business. So, you know, you're stupid. If they were acting like it, then they were.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect that, to be honest. Like the law actually cares what you really meant.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like the I think it was his name was like Cooley or something, Justice Cooley. He's like all of these peculiar facts and special whatever they were. It's like they have to be reviewed. We have to look at those. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so it looks like oh, so I guess there's a few more. So
It's true. I thought it was kind of, as I was like,
You just went R2D2 on us.
My internet wasn't meant to be said, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you're saying something and you're just like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
Yeah, that was Star Wars was 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I got it. That was slow. Um, I'm like looking at people's pictures, like trying to like. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Alexandra, what's that picture of behind you?
It's Doctor Who.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you little Whovian.
I am.
I've been trying to figure that out for the last couple minutes too.
I thought it was Star Wars at first because I thought I saw Darth Vader in the middle, but I was like, dude, that is not Darth Vader's dad. Like, that's definitely not his son. Like, I was super
No.
confused.
It's this guy that I follow on Pinterest. He posts all his Deviant art, and it has John Hurt, Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, and then the TARDIS. And it's all his artwork, except
Gotcha.
on a poster. So I bought it, and
Well, let's hope
I'm
so.
a nerd. Well, it was more of an impulse buy. Like, I didn't need it,
Hey,
but
you know
I
what?
needed it.
In my experience in retail, that is an okay impulse buy. It's the impulse buys that are like, I think I need a TV. 65-inch Panasonic. That sounds good. Let's put it in my Geo Metro outside. Those
Yeah.
are the ones that suck.
No.
Yeah, I do that
it-
all the time.
But as I was buying it, in my head, I was like, at least it's not meth. So,
That's
That's a wonderful justification.
what else have you bought with that excuse? Well, it's not meth.
here, I don't know
No,
if
it's
you
just an
can see
explosive
it.
device.
I bought that.
Paris is always something. A
A
good.
good idea. I bought that. I'm a bit of an impulse buyer. But I also have a book problem. My dad likes to call my closet a fire hazard. I could probably sell dictionaries from all the paper I've used. But I every time I buy stuff, I look at my mom. I was like, at least it's not crystal meth. And then that shuts her up right away because I come from a town with 7 drug dealers just from my graduating class. So,
At least it's not meth. It may be an explosive device, but it's not meth.
I'm gonna have to use that excuse to get my wife to let me buy new golf clubs.
there we go.
Hey, honey, at least it's not meth. She'll be like, what? I'm sorry?
I'm not buying drugs, babe. Count yourself in.
Yeah.
My wife would be like, do you have a guilty conscience? Let me check the clubs. What's inside those clubs?
There you go.
I deliver in the worst way possible. At least it's not meth. It's not meth. It's not drugs at all. I know. Who said that?
That just sounds like you're on drugs.
Exactly. It's funny.
Which wrapping it all the way back around is not a security.
Oh,
See? Exactly.
We're still on topic.
Right.
yeah. Somebody say something about securities.
They're everywhere. Well, securities. I don't know.
Did you guys see? I know this is completely off. Well, this is on topic because it's
We'll
about
tie it.
stocks.
We'll tie it in.
It's about stocks, I guess. But
Okay.
that Snapchat went to an IPO,
Oh, no way.
so they did an initial buyout, like just to get money for $17 a share, and then when they went to IPO, everybody bought it for 25, and so they lost like they were evaluated at like so many $1 billion or something for Snapchat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because they did the initial at 17 instead of 25, they lost like $3 billion.
Dang.
Oh, dude, they I think Facebook did the same thing when they went public. They thought they would. I think they valued it at like $39 a share or something like that. And by the end of the first day, they were down to like 24 or 25. This
Yeah.
seems
That's insane.
lots of money.
All about securities.
Yeah, it feels like with those companies, that's really what like keeps them afloat because they don't have revenue because they don't sell product unless you use their product for business. You know?
That and the ad revenue they get from all those garbage
Yeah.
Kardashian pages that post on there.
I would
Mine's-
never
yeah.
invest in the website.
I was doing. I've got this entrepreneurship class that I have to take, and we're always studying these Harvard cases about these small startup ideas that ended up going kaboom, and it's like they're multi-million-dollar companies. And one of them was simply because he forgot his hard drive or his flash drive at home, and he happened to be a coder. So if you happen to be a coder. And he got on his bus ride, and instead of using whatever data he left at home, obviously he couldn't do that. He decided to code a website to make it to be able to access his files anywhere in the country, just using this website. And
Built a cloud.
it turned essentially, yeah, but it turned out to be Dropbox.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now it's a multi-million-dollar company just because some dude forgot his flash drive.
I need to
Dang.
forget my flash drive more often.
Do you guys know who Mark?
Well, you can.
You know who Mark Cuban is?
Yeah.
The guy that owns the Dallas Mavericks. He's on Shark Tank. He made his first
Yeah.
big bunch of money because he liked to listen to sports on the radio, and they wouldn't let him have the radio on at work. So he built a website that he would leave the radio on at his house, and it would play it into the website, and he would get on the web page at work and listen to the sports. And he started like marketing that as like the first sports website or whatever, Sports Scores. He
Nice.
sold it out to somebody for outrageous money and then bought the Mavs.
Oh my gosh.
It's those little harebrained ideas that people have that are just like massive money.
I know, it's incredible. We've studied a couple more cases where it's just like, what? And some of them were companies I've never heard of, but like the electric toothbrush, most of them are like anywhere from 70 to like $120. Well, this guy is the guy that made the $5 electric toothbrush and just dominated. He sold the company for almost $500 million.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how. Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Nope, go for it.
The guy who invented Netflix did it because he had a late fee on Blockbuster Video. Yeah.
The best part is he tried to sell it to the Blockbuster and they told him to pass stand.
Yeah.
And then what happened to Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Remember, please be kind, please rewind. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that.
Yeah, Netflix is big, and then of course Disney bought them out because they're just taking over the world.
I love Disney.
Yeah.
Dude, I do too. I'm such a big Disney fan. And then actually, I was okay with the whole Lucasfilms Disney merger thing. I was like, all right,
Me too.
sure.
They have more action now. They're better movies now.
I actually live in Arizona, and I think in Casa Grande, it's big enough. I think they're putting a theme park, Disney themed.
Huh.
So that's crazy. If you guys ever want to come to Arizona, there might be a theme park. But yeah,
Disney's in a big lawsuit with VidAngel right now too.
Oh, dude, I was gunning for VidAngel. I was like,
I
we
freaking love VidAngel.
dude, we watched so many movies on that thing and loved it. I mean, there was a couple times where like we rented a movie and like I couldn't understand. It was quiet the whole time because like every other word was like an F-bomb, and so we're like, well, that's not gonna work out. But though, I mean, we watched so many movies and enjoyed them just with that. I feel like it was a good service, but
It was, but I felt like it was only a matter of time before something like that happened.
Yeah, well, they've shut down every other clean filmer since beginning of time.
My accounting professor last semester just had the biggest beef with VidAngel.
Did
and
you have
hated
Packer?
it. Yeah, Packard, yep.
Yeah.
He'd go off on it like every time we talked about a bad business, he'd be like, VidAngel! This is what's
Yeah.
wrong with it. And we're like, yes, we know. Just let's go on with the lesson.
Get your money out of there now.
Yeah. You're never gonna see a return.
Yeah, and then what they do? They in response to Disney's suit, they decided to go public and earn like $10 million in the first 48 hours.
Wow.
Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far it's gonna get, but we'll see. I liked it.
Hey, Alexander, when do you have accounting? Like, what time do you have your accounting class?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12:45 to 1:45.
All right, I'm pretty
Happy
dang
right
sure
after me.
I'm pretty sure I pass you going up the stairs.
Oh, do you really? I'm just in the zone because I'm trying to prepare for band. So I'm like, I gotta do this and this and this. I have to practice this. And so if I see you and I don't wave, it's not because I'm
it's
rude.
fine.
It's not you, it's me.
It's me.
No, but I have my class at 2, and I think you were passing me, and I was just like, wait, what? And by the time I realized who you were gone. I'm like, whoa.
No,
That's
it was the
my-
same with Simone because she came up to me and I was like, "You look very familiar," and then in 0.5 seconds, I was like, "Oh, it's Simone."
I know, it was so fun. I was just like, oh my gosh, you have this class after I have this class. What?
My roommate was just like, "Who was that?" And I was like, "That was the girl from my my business law class." And she goes, "Oh," and I used to put a face to that, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, online people aren't supposed to exist.
come
Yeah.
on, guys."
That's not how it works, I guess.
You guys are getting paid too to be here, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
What?
Has anybody taken accounting 202?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took that one.
Yeah,
I'm taking it.
I have to next semester.
that one's managerial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
liking
love
this
that
class.
one.
I
love
love
that
it.
one.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm taking it this
Okay,
semester.
so I got 2 likes and one not like.
Yeah.
Who did you have?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking it from Kimball. Yeah,
Kimball?
yeah.
I have it from Kimball too, but
I
I,
love
also have a
Kimball.
tutor.
No,
I-
yeah.
Most of my life.
I took mine from Brother 2, is his name, and he just was great.
I wanted
super
to take
chill.
from him,
He's
but
so
he
good.
didn't have any available.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
taking
really
mine.
good.
I'm taking mine from Brother Ellis, but it's all online.
Okay.
It's good to know that tutors exist. Hopefully they're online too.
They do, they have them. You go
Actually,
to
they are.
iPlan and they have an online tutoring center, which is really cool.
Yeah, we actually cool story. I led the project. So the tutoring center, we got a group together, and we led this like $35,000 project to expand the tutoring center to be online, because
That's
we
so
have
cool.
Yeah, because all of
Sweet.
the students are obviously growing, and there's more online students now at this point than there are actual students
Especially
attending the
with, like,
school.
Really?
We had
That's
pathway
interesting.
too.
Yeah, and so to keep up with the demand, they're like, okay, we got to do something. And so right now it's in the works, but one of the visions we had was we were gonna. They have the online tutoring center now, and they have all these videos, right, tutorials, but they're making quizzes as well. And these quizzes for the individual subjects are going to be able to, like, if you end up getting something wrong, it's gonna show you a video of how to understand the concepts. So, you got it wrong here, read or listen to this, and you might figure out what you did wrong.
Interesting.
Only problem we had was the pushback from the professors. It's not that they weren't on board, but they were like, my stuff's copyrighted, or that they didn't really want to share a lot of their material they use for their own class. That was the only difficult part we had.
All the professors do that, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I kind of know, but kind of don't. But
Yeah.
there's been a lot of cheating recently,
Oh,
like a lot.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it is. They just don't want people to be able to get their hands on exactly what it'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
BYU,
only-
Idaho. What a shame.
I know.
Well, we had a prostitution ring here, so you can't exactly say we're the most righteous.
What?
Yeah, didn't you hear? It was about like
No.
5 years ago.
She's making
um,
stuff up.
Yeah, no, I'm not. My dad was working up here, and one of his,
I did not.
yeah. So he learned this from a guy who came in constantly to get his car worked on. And he was talking about how one of his friends, who's a bishop, was had to turn in these girls for prostitution because they were putting a tennis racket in the windowsill as to show the boys that they were open. And the funny thing is they would have gotten away with it, but they were paying tithing on their money that they were receiving. And the
There's a
bishop,
one-way ticket to you know where. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
and the bishop knew they didn't have a job.
Seriously.
So he's like, where are they getting this
the-
money? And he,
So wait,
yeah. What?
why?
So
Like, if you're
they-
already doing something that you know is against the church and is illegal, why are you paying tithing on? It doesn't make it better,
no, no,
Trying to
no.
make
So,
yourself feel better.
Yeah.
obviously. But
so the thing is, they couldn't find a job apparently, so that's like how they were getting money. But the bishop was like, hey, I think he pulled in like one of the main girls who like set it all up. And he's like, where is this money coming from? And she goes, oh, we're getting paid to have anal with boys. And they're like, and he goes, no, that's against the word of wisdom. He goes, no, but it's in the butt, so it's okay. And he's like, no, it's not. So,
weird.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
People are stupid.
But she was just like, oh, it's okay. I'm paying tithing on it. It's in the butt. Like, it's all righteous. And it's like, no, it's not.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
There's also a topless sunbathing hill somewhere here.
This law. Oh boy.
How do you know all of this?
My dad. So. No, not that way. No. So he's a mechanic, and so he gets a lot of college students who own a Ford car. And one of the kids that he had to like kind of like not tutor, but he was kind of like his chick. Like he was putting him under his wing and helping him like get to know how to work in a.
I was like, how is the guy a girl? I didn't understand
No,
how you just said.
no. Sorry,
Got
like a bird under his wing. And
Got it.
we'll call him Macklemore because he looks like Macklemore.
Mm.
And I don't know his real name, but he'd always be like, oh yeah, did you hear about this? Like, oh, let's go test drive down this hill. And my dad would be like, why? And he goes, oh, because there's a topless sunbathing hill over here. And it's like, my dad would be like, no, that's wrong. But yeah. So, and then my doctor's niece was under suspicion for drug distribution because her roommate was caught dealing. So because she lived with her but didn't know about it, she got called into the police department and got interviewed.
So important lesson: you can't create a business on something illegal.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to business
There
law.
you go.
Yes, thank you.
Crime support.
I was like, how are we gonna get back on this? But what's it called? When you can't justify you can't take them to court because it's illegal in the first place. It's called something.
That's in chapter 19, right? Or is it further? I don't
Bugger.
remember.
Non-disclose. No, that's not it. It's like a non-something.
Oh, I know what you're getting at. It was under crimes and torts, and don't remember. Oh my gosh.
Well, whatever it was, that was it. That's what I'm talking about. I can't remember it either. Well, I'm proud of us because we brought it back full circle.
Yay!
Well, I think we can call it good on this one.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Well, good work, everybody.
We will
Bye,
talk at
guys.
you next Thursday for Wednesday. You hear
Wednesday.
not Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you
See you
guys
guys.
later.
Doodles.
Bye, guys.
Bye.